Hey guys, so this is just a super quick and dirty tutorial on how to get this hex pattern on your projects. I use it for 3D printing, but this is in Autodesk Fusion. This is probably the most simple way that you'll be able to do it. We'll try to get it done in less than 5 minutes. So what we do is you file, new design, go to the top view. We're going to start a new sketch. So create sketch, choose the plane that we're working on, which is top down view. And just to make a simple shape, we are going to make a rectangle. From the origin, we're going to go 100 millimeters by 100 millimeters. And just set that in stone. Now, it doesn't matter what shape you do. And just to prove that, we're just going to change a couple of the corners using the fillet tool, right? I'm new to this too. I just do this as a hobby. So we're going to do one small corner, one big corner, and leave these two alone. What you need to do though before you finish this sketch, no matter what shape you have, is you have to use the offset tool in the modify tab. Click offset, then you choose your curve, which is the border of your shape, and this red line appears. For the other one that I showed you just now, that was 3 millimeters, so I'll keep that the same. This border is critical to making sure the hexagons don't go to your border and give you this weird cutoff edge. So now we are good to finish the sketch. The next thing you want to do is extrude your shape. So we're going to do this main part first. So the inner part, click it. And we're going to extrude that. We'll just do 5 millimeters. Okay. Make sure we can see our sketch. So go over left, drop your sketches down, bring that eyeball back. Next, we are going to extrude our border. This part's important. So you select your border. You also select the same distance, so 5 millimeters, right? But before you hit enter or anything, or even pick your nose, you go over here, operation. Instead of join, you need to hit new body. So it creates a separate part of the shape. So if we're looking this top down again, we have our outer part and our inner part. Now we're going to create a new sketch on the face, top face of the shape. So you hit create a sketch, click the plane. Now we're going to create our shape. Go to create polygon. We're going to do circumscribed polygon, which measures from the flat side of the hexagon to the center. We're just going to do 10 millimeters. Doesn't matter which way it's rotated. Now we're going to create two lines, and this is important. So you go to your line tool, you go to construction, choose the center point, go to one flat side, so it is perpendicular. Go from the center point to, it doesn't, either this side or this side, just an adjacent side, also perpendicular. So now we have our hexagon, two construction lines. Now we go back to create. We're going to do our pattern now. So you go to create rectangular pattern. The first thing you do is select all the sides. And I don't know the fast way to do this because I'm a little dumb and I just do this for fun. Then you go over to directions and you're going to select your two construction lines you just made. You're going to make sure this distribution is set to spacing. By default, it's usually set to extent. So make sure it's spacing. Now, the distance we need here is twice the distance that we set when we created it. So we set it to be 10. So it's twice that plus whatever spacing you want in between the hexagons. I like 2 millimeters, so we're going to do double 10 plus 2 is 22 millimeters. You do it twice. You do it up here, and then you do it down here too. And you change the direction from one direction to symmetric, one direction to symmetric, and you can see how that created this 3x3 grid. So now we're going to change our quantity to fill up the entire thing. Don't do anything too crazy, because if you do it a lot, like 100, unneeded, unnecessary. We're going to do like, I don't know, 8. And we'll go down here, do 8 again. As you can see, it doesn't quite cover that corner. I don't like that, so we'll do 9. There we go. So now it covers everything, and you hit OK. Now you can see our offset tool is important, because if I select these pieces, notice how it doesn't select the rest of it outside. So now what you go do is you hold down Shift and you select all the pieces inside your shape, not in the border, so in the main face. So you're doing this, 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 that. Then just kind of double check, because I always miss these small corner pieces right here. Like that. Nope. I selected the line. So you hold Control and then click whatever you just clicked by accident to deselect it. And I did something crazy. See? Just gonna rotate our cube so we're looking at the top again. Finish getting these. Okay, crisis averted. I think we're good. Now you finish sketch, and now we're going to extrude these, but in the opposite direction. So extrude. I know you can do whole and get all that done, but I don't want to mess up my 5th recording. So we're just going to do this. And for distance, we're going to do the negative of what we extrude the main piece. So we extrude the main piece to 5 millimeters. So we're going to extrude this negative 5 millimeters. Hit enter. And just like magic, it disappears. Now you're left with this shape. And notice these are still 2 separate pieces. It won't really affect anything if you're exporting it as a 3D, like an STL. But what you can do is hit click the outer piece or the inner piece, and you hit Shift and then select the other one and go up here and hit Combine. Don't forget these pieces too. Sometimes they don't get selected together, and we're going to combine. Or it's just going to make a fool of me. Okay, I did it. It worked. I just don't know. I hit some sort of button wrong, but crisis averted. It's all one solid piece now. So if you turn the sketch off, you can see everything is one solid piece, no lines dividing. Then you can go to File, 3D Print, then select the object, make sure it's STL binary, millimeter, OK, and it'll save to whatever folder you choose. And that's it.